guys, this is ASMR Boosters. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. It's kind of weird with the hood on. I'm going to show you some of my video games. I do collect sealed video games, specifically Zelda. I have a few others, but that's mostly what I collect. I'll show you a few of my other games as well, pretty much some of the older ones, as like nobody really cares that much about, like I don't know, some of the ones I play now are like Mortal Kombat, Final Fantasy 14, Bloodborne, Minecraft, Elder Scrolls. It's whatever, it's like stuff everybody plays. So I'll start showing. I'll start with 3DS because that's pretty much kind of like the most boring one. And it's not really hard to collect sealed 3DS games. So I have Bravely Default. It's by Square Enix, the same people who make Final Fantasy. I'm not exactly sure if it's like a Final Fantasy game. I don't think so. But it's similar. I've never actually played it. I just bought it and was like, I'm going to keep it sealed. I have, in order, Zelda, Ocarina of Time, 3DS, sealed still. I really like Zelda. You guys will see. Zelda, Link Between Worlds. Amazing games. Like, all the Zelda games are just so good. Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass and stuff is but they're still good games, like, compared to others. Majora's Mask 3D. Some people don't like this game very much, but just like the concept and stuff just makes it amazing. Like how weird it is. It's just so good. So that's my 3DS sealed collection. Not very big. I'm not a completionist. I basically just, if I have money and something's there and I want it bad enough, I'll buy it. GameCube and the Wii. Well, first off, I have this, the Legend of Zelda complete animated series. Kind of weird, but that's sealed. The classic Nintendo game brought to life. So that's kind of cool. I'll start with the Wii U. I have the Wind Waker HD, HD collection for the Wii U. I don't have a Wii U or a Wii or a GameCube, so I like Zelda. I have Skyward Sword and the Twilight Princess, the Nintendo Select, like their greatest hit one. I don't have the actual Twilight Princess game because it's ridiculously expensive. Like, I haven't found it in my city yet, so I would buy it if it did. But I have the promotional disc, the collector's one. It has Legend of Zelda 1 and 2, and Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on the discs, or in this set. It's sealed and wasn't super cheap. So I got it on eBay, and yeah, I'm pretty pumped about this one, because it's like 4 amazing games. You know, some better than others, but still Zelda. Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. Everything's kind of dusty. This one's not sealed, but Final Fantasy Adventure. Really cool, like super old looking game. If you guys want to pause and read that, go ahead. But I found this one and it was relatively cheap. I consider cheap for a video game usually. I have, there's like, I hate when they put stickers on them, and just like, they're not easy to come off. Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls, sealed for Game Boy Advance. Pretty awesome. Final Fantasy 1, I wrapped it last year, I think. For the first time, I actually like went through the entire game, beat all the bosses, everything. By the time I got to Chaos, the last boss, I think his name's Chaos. My guys were all level 99. Sword of Mana. This game's awesome. If you guys have never played it, definitely check it out. It's so good. The gameplay's fantastic. I need to get plastic cases for these, but Legend of Zelda, the Nintendo Classic one for Game Boy Advance, sealed as well, so pretty cool, pretty cool. As well as the second one. So it's pretty neat, and they're all like really good shape. No, like not really dented or anything. I have 4 Swords and Link to the Past combo. Still has the stupid barcode thing on it. I love this game. I got Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages before this game. Like, I also own them, like, opened. Like, that's Ages, that's Seasons. I have 4 Swords somewhere. But I do own them. Most of these games opened as well. So, like, the Nintendo Classic Series. Legend of Zelda. So, I do play them. But, then I have Oracle of Seasons, and it does kind of have like a hole in the plastic right there, but still, it's sealed. So, I don't have Ages though. I've been looking, and it's really hard to find. So, I'm hoping one day, hopefully. So, there's those. Nintendo 64, I have Ocarina of Time, not sealed, but it is complete. Kinda slippery though. But yeah, I do have protectors on this one, because I could find these locally. They're ridiculously expensive to ship. Like, if I buy 10 of them, it's like double the price in shipping, so not really worth it for me. And I have Majora's Mask as well, which is also not factory sealed, but it's complete and in like really good shape. There is like a small crease across the bottom of this box, but you can kind of see it. But like, really not noticeable from like a distance, or from like if I look from like right here, it's good. But I don't really care that much. It's just, I had money and I really like Zelda, so I invested a little bit of money into them. And probably my most expensive Zelda game is Link to the Past for Super Nintendo. It has like a sticker mark that I need to get removed, but like it even still has the clip for hanging it and everything, so it's completely sealed, and yeah, it's a fantastic game. If you guys have never played Zelda or any of these games, like most of these games, like, play them. They're amazing. Like, as far as video games go, Ocarina of Time is like one of the best games ever made. So that's it for my sealed stuff. I have like 2 boxes full of other video games this video, I'm gonna show you some like NES and Sega and stuff. So for NES, like I have Mario, Duck Hunt, Metal Gear, which is hard. I could never beat this game as a kid. Super Mario 3, amazing game. I still hate World 8 though. World 8 sucks. The Immortal. You're basically a wizard going through some dungeons, and it's also really hard. The label's kinda old. I've had these games since I was a kid, so they are used, well used. Mario 2, which, yeah, well used, but not bad considering I've had them for 20-25 years. So, Werewolf, The Last Warrior. For those of you who don't know what this game is you're a man who turns into a werewolf that has blades for arms. So, it's about as weird as it gets. What other games? Another Mario Duck Hunt. Guess I have 2 of those. Spy Hunter. You drive cars and dodge helicopters and other cars and all that stuff. You shoot. It's like just like a shooting game. The only sports game that I like, besides like Tony Hawk or ATV Off-Road Fury 2, like those crappy games. I'm not really huge fans, but those games I didn't mind. But the only actual sports game that I ever really loved was Blades of Steel. It's a hockey game for the NES, and there's like mini games in between periods and whatnot, and it's really fun. Blaster Master. It is a platformer where you're a little vehicle and you can get out of it and stuff, and depending on what you need to do. But it also goes down to like an above head view of you when you walk around in certain areas. To fight bosses and stuff, you have to do it, but it's a really cool game. It's so fun. This was like one of my favorite games growing up. Not as much as this game. Final Fantasy 1. The game that made it all. For those of you who don't know, like the story behind it is Square Enix, I believe. They were a failing company, and I think it was Square Enix. I don't think it was just Nintendo, but anyways, the company that made Final Fantasy at the time was like going under, and they basically needed like a winner, so they threw this game together basically and called it Final Fantasy because it was like their like last ditch effort to like make a game, and it rocked, and it basically saved the company from failing. So good. And like the intro, I think they said it was written in 5 minutes. It was like I think it's called Prelude or something, the song. At the very start of every Final Fantasy game, I think they wrote it in 5 or 10 minutes. It was just like a do thing. And it's epic. It's beautiful. Some Sega games I have. Bram Stoker's Dracula. These I've also had since I was a kid, except for this one. Rocket Knight Adventures. I bought this one last year. So good. Tailspin. For those of you who ever watched the cartoon, I'm not sure the age of the people who watch this, so if you guys want to let me know how old you are, and if you know what any of this stuff is, awesome. Wonder Boy in Monster World. Such a sweet game. I have never decided to cut the filming, so I have to make this part quick because it's being stupid. So shout out to ASMR Alyssa, Shining Force. She loves this game, and so do I. It's a phenomenal game. It's like a turn-based strategic RPG. You level up your characters, but they move step by step and attack in certain directions. And it's really good. Gort and Silo are the best. Yeah. Hans, not so much. I have a bunch of Pokemon games, but Ruby and Red, Blue, and 2 copies of Yellow. Whenever I find them like on the cheap, I scoop them up, and you know, this one has Mew on it, so that's awesome because Mew is the best. So, anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I have a bunch of other stuff too. If you guys like want to see more, feel free to let me know. Like, I have Zelda figures and pop figures. I have like 7 pop figures and stuff. So I hope this video wasn't too loud. I'm kind of talking a little bit loud. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. I have more video games. I have like sealed Yu-Gi-Oh cards and board games. Kind of. I have a couple board games. And like, other stuff. I will be doing probably like a view of my binder whenever I get a tripod. Hopefully, one of these days. It's kind of tough because they're expensive and I'm poor at the moment. So, anyways, guys, you're all awesome. Thanks for all the love, commenting, subscribing, everything. Like, you guys are the best. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.